Hello there, and thank you for joining us. We wanted to go ahead and give you an update on our market. Obviously, we're hitting that winter season, and a lot of people think, well, it's not really the best time to sell a house or to buy a house. And what we're seeing is actually that we do have an uptick in activity. More importantly, we have more listings on the market currently. And in fact, what I wanted to share with you are those numbers, because if you are contemplating listing your house or buying your house, here is why winter sometimes makes the right time for you. Really, it comes down to need versus want. And so if you think about who wants to get bundled up and go out looking in maybe not the best type of weather with snow and sometimes ice, but definitely colder temperatures, you got to get bundled up and wear those layers, probably put on your boots even. And no one is just going to do that casually to go looking at properties. So what we know in the business as professionals is that buyers who are looking in the winter season are more motivated, driven either by need or a desire to buy during a time when it's less active from a general perspective. And so what we see is that buyers will come out because the season is, they want to get a deal. A lot of investors use this time to sell and gain for tax benefits, or buy to spend that money for tax benefits. So it really just depends on what side of, we'll call it the road, that you want to be on, what your needs are. And so talking with us as your professional is really going to help make the right decision for you. Is the timing now, or is it in the spring? So what I like to tell buyers, especially if you've been waiting and you just really haven't found the deal that you want, the house hasn't come up, then perhaps if you are still watching, you should be monitoring what activity is coming up and seeing those listings, whether it's sent directly through an email or you're going through some of your favorite online portals, but you are checking it out and keeping an eye on it. So if a house comes up and it's the dead of winter and you still feel like layering up and getting out there, we're still going to be able to show you those properties. And I'm going to say the deals can be had. So here's that housing data. We had 1,319, so just over 1,300 sales take place in October, which is just a modest increase over the time from last year in October of 2024, 3% increase. Our dollar volume is continuing to rise because those median sales prices are rising, and our median sales price is $252,900 for a residential property, again showing just over a 3% increase. And that makes our average sales price modest $285,000, so $285,825 with those recorded October sales. Increase of just over 6% for new listings coming on the market as compared to October of 2024. But if you compare from September to October, that is a larger percentage jump in our area, and we have over 1,600 active homes currently on the market as of October. Now, I'm also looking at the numbers for November because I know this is airing for you in December, so there's already a lapse in time, and real-time data is so vitally important when you're making these decisions. We saw a 62% increase in the number of listings from October to November. So we have over 2,300 listings now that are actively available. Why does that sound like that should be important for you? Well, because if you are a buyer, you have more listings to choose from. You have potentially more homes that could fit that criteria that you're searching for. And because there are more homes, we are seeing an increase in price reductions. We are seeing sellers are getting nervous. Hey, I want to get this sold before the end of the year, so they'll do a price adjustment. Maybe they're willing to look at offers that otherwise they wouldn't have looked at. So this is the critical time. It's not necessarily discounts all around, but there are opportunities, and it's just a matter of timing. So we want to make sure, again, that it's the best deal for you, whether you're looking to sell or looking to buy. We want to make sure that the best deal is there for you, and don't discount going out there in the weather. and taking advantage of that, because if you are one of a few who are going out during the winter weather, looking at more houses, you have more options to choose from, and we can get your offers looked at quickly, hopefully for a faster response, because everybody wants to get the deal done before the end of the year or at the first of the year, right? So use these holidays, use this winter weather, and don't think that's time to sit on the sidelines, because let me tell you what happens typically in the spring. Come about that mid-February mark, everybody starts pouring their listings on, and you got a whole lot of pent-up energy from the buyers, and suddenly you're back into multiple offers, delays on getting responses, and it just becomes not necessarily the best situation for you. So we are absolutely ready, willing, and able to help you, and look forward to giving you more insights on what's going on in the market. And if you want to know what's going on in your neighborhood, feel free to reach out, send me a question down below, and I'll be happy to give you more details. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.